Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 13 of Let's FIFA 13. And this is my first game of the Division 2 and my first time trying out my substitutes team. And I come up against this side, and not the strongest side, low chemistry, but still quite a lot of pace in this side. And I managed to get the game started in the 5th minute, doing some quick passing. And the good thing about this formation, I'd say, is you have a lot of players forward, and Cisse managed to get the goal here. But the bad thing about this formation is the defending. I'm not quite used to using a 3-back formation, and when you have quite offensive right mids and left mids as well, it tends to be quite a battle when going on the counter. So I don't know if I should change the formation or if I should go with some different players on the right mid or left mid. I still have to decide that. But you see here, he pulls it back, and he actually managed to make it 2-2 here, because the midfield just doesn't get quite back, and the free back just suffers from that. And I still managed to get a lot of chances because I always had like 5 to 6 players in the attack all the time, due to having the right mid, the left mid, and having the free at the top as well. And see here, we were doing some nice skill moves there, but he managed to get a chance here. And I do not manage to get the ball here, and my defenders kind of stops up, and he gets a penalty, and he gets the chance to get up 3-2. And that's fair enough. That's a penalty. The keeper only hits the player and doesn't get anything of the ball. And you'll see here, I managed to get the ball there. It hits the body of Weidenfeller, but it still goes in. And after that, I decided to push back, get into the game, and not lose it. So I make it 3-3, and that's pretty much the end of the game. Getting my first point of Division 2, and I could probably have won the game if I just had scored the goals, but I ended up doing skill moves. So after the game, I went out and decided I wanted to use the main squad. I hadn't tried to play with them online after I changed the formation and got McGeady into the side. So this is also the first game with the side, you could say. And I come up against a pretty nice Brazilian side. But having Neymar and McGeady in the attack is so good. You see Neymar doing quite a few skill moves here. He crosses in with a bonus cross, and he finds McGeady, who is actually pretty tall and good on headers as well. So he makes it 1-0. And I just kept on doing skill moves. And Wellington, despite not having the 5-star skills, he's pretty good because of the pace. He got the 4-star skills. And I'm really enjoying the attacking three of this team, because it's so good on the counters, having those fast players, and could be able to do quite a lot of skill moves as well. You see me here trying out my corner set piece for the first time online, and I cross it in, and I actually managed to get a bicycle kick, but the keeper saves it. And again, Neymar and McGeady, they are really good, and I think McGeady is actually almost as good as Neymar, I feel. So if you're looking for a good 5-star player and do not have the coins for Neymar, go out and get McGeady, because he's pretty good, and he costs like 750 coins. Now see me here, my opponent getting a 1-1 equalizer, but Neymar pushes back and managed to get a diving header there in the 86th minute, and I win my first game of Division 2, and I'm now on 4 points. And then I go into my last game of this episode, and my third game of Division 2. And you see me here, I back out of quite a few games, and that's because I had a bit of lag in the few other games. I decided I want a game with a 3-bar latency, just not to have the lag, because if it lags in a game, it's so difficult to do skill moves. So yeah, I backed out of a few games until I finally found an opponent where the latency was pretty good, and I come up against a nice Italian Serie A side here, a mix of that. And this is my one of 2 chances in the first half, and this is the second chance. And apart from that, I didn't really have any chances in this half. And then you see me here. This is something that tends to happen quite a lot, actually. I try to do a fake shot, but the game registers it as a slight tackle, and I get a yellow card, and it should have been a red card because he only took down the player. But yeah, then you see me here in the start of the second half, I managed to get a penalty, and he would have gotten the ball if I hadn't done the fake Rabona. And I guess the influence of this goal, which you will see Ronaldinho hit into the top corner as usual, have a big influence on the game, because the mindset of my opponent after the goal was to get forward and get back into the game. So he pushed on with his defenders, and that gave me a lot more chances. I only had 2 chances in the first half, and I had a bunch of chances here in the second half. See me doing quite a bit of skill moves, hitting him on the counter with the quick attackers. And that's the reason why I also decided to use this squad in the second game. I prefer this squad to the substitute squad just because I feel the defense is a bit more solid and it's still pretty good on counters as well. And then you see me winning another penalty. And again, we have Ronaldinho stepping up to the ball, which you'll see here. And guess what? He will hit it right into the top corner again. And I'm up 3-0. And here you see me getting a pretty lucky goal. It goes, gets a panel with Neymar, pushes it a long touch beside the defender, takes the keep out. And I tried to do the heel shot, but I did the finish a bit too quickly. And he just made a normal shot. But yeah, the game ends 4-0 and I win my second game of Division 2. So yeah, good start to Division 2, and that's all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will have the next episode out a bit later today. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.